Okay, Diddy. TMZ stands by story after White House denial. Trump considering commuting Diddy's sentence possibly this week. Okay. Damn, that boy handsome. I can't wait for Diddy to come out, man. You know, I got my baby oil ready and we can be rubbing down on the show. It's going to be a celebration.
Disgusting.
You think you could wear a bikini that day?
No.
Okay.
Freak.
What about like a holy robe or something?
You're coming to LA soon? Nice.
Okay, guys, check this out. The White House Communications Office is saying our story is not true. We stand by our story. Our story is accurate. Their story is fucking accurate. Okay? That's just them trying to deny it.
What?
Donald Trump is commuting Diddy's sentence as early as this week, according to high-ranking White House officials.
Dang, y'all, Donald Trump has been orange for a long time.
Would you leave the orange man alone? According to our source, the president is vacillating on a commutation. We're told some of the White House staff are urging Trump not to commute the sentence, but our sources states the obvious. Trump will do what he wants. And we're told Trump could set Diddy free as early as this week. They've been in talks before. You remember when Trump was saying that, okay, firstly, if Trump is not going to do something, he come right out and say, fucking no. When you see him vacillating a little bit, he was like, you know, I think he said something along the lines, well, I knew him. He said some not so nice things about me, but I knew him, blah, blah, blah. Right?
DJ Bozak says Trump is worth $5 billion. He doesn't need Diddy's money.
Yeah, but Bozak, you're missing the point of billionaires. They're not fucking happy with $5 billion. You think Elon Musk got $300 and something million right now. You think that motherfucker happy? You think he's happy? He's not happy. Y'all don't understand. They want all the money. 300 million is not enough.
First of all, 300 million or 300 billion?
Sorry, 300 billion is not enough for him. Dude, if I got 3 million or 30 million, so if I got a couple $1 million, I gotta chill. You know what I mean?
Sky pretend like he ain't no millionaire already.
I wish I was a fucking millionaire, okay? But I have a plan. These hand jobs, these $5 hand jobs, I think if I execute this right, I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I will lose weight, build muscle, and have a ton of money, okay?
Gotcha.
That's my recession-proof plan. What you got? Anyway, my point is this. They boys.
Hi, Chustinator.
They've been talking. Don't mind Diddy saying some negative stuff about Trump. He got to say that because he playing the game, right? These dudes tight. And I know
Are
money.
they really tight, or have they just been at the same party?
They cool like that, man. There's money. Money is going to switch hands. This is not a favor for fucking free. Trump is not going to do this just for doing its sake. Anyway, Diddy is serving a 50-month prison sentence for violating the Mann Act. He served 13 months with credit. He could get out in around 2 years, but none of that matters if Trump commutes the sentence.
What does commute sentence
mean? Commute means you get out, but the sentence is still on your record. He did that for George Santos. George Santos wasn't pardoned. The sentence was commuted.
Okay.
When you get pardoned, I think they could remove it from the record, but commutations don't work like that. I think that stays on the record.
He did it last Friday for George Santos?
Yeah. Santos is out. And Santos was supposed to serve 7 years. And Santos really robbed all those people. Okay? Anyway, moving on. As you know, Trump commuted the sentence of former Congressman George Santos last Friday. Okay? And Trump said this dude was treated horribly. You know, he was wrongly accused.
What is he saying about Diddy?
Hold on, but you gotta understand, this dude literally robbed everyone around him. Okay? This is the most crooked. If I invited him over right now, I would have to hire someone to stand beside him the whole time and make sure he don't steal no shit. Okay? Because this is the kind of dude who walk up with your knife and your fork and shit like that. And you go, Sky, my knife and fork all damaged. I don't think he cares.
And we know how Sky feels about his knives, y'all. All of us in this chat know how he feels about
Look at that. PJ said Santos robbed his own family. Did he be like violating all sorts of Man's Act? Infamous wino. Anyway, okay.
He stole from veterans, bro? Santos?
Yeah, dude, Santos robbed everybody.
Get 67% off your first 7 days. One prompt.
Let's listen to it. We ain't gonna watch the whole thing. It's 6 minutes long.
When you're going through prison and through the process, it's you're angry throughout the process. When you get to prison, it's sobering. But what really did it for me was being in solitary confinement in the special housing unit of FCI Ferriton for 41 days. That broke me. It put me in a position where I had to start reliving and almost like a movie of my whole life in the former years of how I ended up in this position.
You remember,
and obviously,
right?
religion plays its big role on it. I mean, I really atone, I would say, with my own religious beliefs and square that away with God. But most importantly, it was the mental health aspect of it. I learned that the hate, that the poison that hate is, wrecked my whole life. Lying, being duplicitous, disingenuous, obfuscating, none of that is worth it. It's like, what was I doing? I look back at past statements and I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed that I allowed myself to be so consumed with hate that I put myself in this position. So now it's about purpose. I found a purpose, and that purpose is helping troubled youth, helping prison reform so people can actually be rehabilitated. So prison itself was angering, but solitary confinement for 41 days and being completely dehumanized really is where you put.
Solitary confinement could save your ass, okay?
I mean, look, it seems like he has a different perspective on life now.
Dude.
Dr. Sean says he'll be in jail again soon.
Let me explain something, okay? He really paid a price. This dude been in jail for 15 minutes, okay? When Trump commuted the sentence, he didn't experience jail, okay? So he's not really remorseful. If you go into business with him right now, you're getting fucking robbed. That's just the way it is.
Stu Chicken said he's probably lying.
Of course he lied. We know almost immediately.
Somebody said he wasn't putting no solitary.
We know almost immediately after Diddy was sentenced earlier this month, his legal team was in touch with a high-ranking White House official who has the ear of the president regarding commutational pardon. Just days later, Trump told the media he was aware of the ask, okay? I'm just telling you, okay, it's like Ghislaine Maxwell, or Ghislaine Maxwell, whatever the hell her name is, right?
That's the one who was in cahoots with
Jeffrey Epstein. That was Jeffrey Epstein's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Both of them are Trump's friends. When they asked Trump, will he pardon Ghislaine, that's her name.
Hey, the
S is silent apparently. Will he pardon Ghislaine, right? You know what Trump said? He's like, it's tough, but I wish her well. He didn't really freaking answer the question.
He didn't say no?
No, he can't say no because she know too much.
Oh my God.
He come at her with a no, he hit her with a no, dude, like there's no telling how that goes, you know what I mean? So it's one of those things. She
needs to rot in jail though. She was helping them poor little girls get taken advantage of.
Get juiced. Yeah. I mean
then not to mention they was also drinking the baby's blood too. Don't forget that part.
Who was drinking what are you talking about? Who was drinking baby's blood? Huh? Who was drinking baby's blood? What kind of dumb shit is this you talking about?
Adrenochrome. Look it up.
God.
Why do you think Ellen has aged 50 years in 2 years?
Who? Ellen DeGeneres?
She ain't got that adrenochrome no
more. Man. Maxwell will be pardoned by Trump soon. Strawn knows that's coming. That's coming.
Maxwell. Oh, the lady.
Yeah, her name is Ghislaine Maxwell.
But why would he do that though? Why would he do that?
Because she knows.
He can just keep pushing it off and acting like, why do that? Like,
he can't stop.
Did they ever get that signature? That other signature they was looking for? Remember they shut down the government because they didn't want old girl to sign the petition that would get.
Yeah.
Did they ever get the signature?
No, because she hasn't been. Okay. Let me tell you all this right now. This is going on now, dude. Whenever we start the show, it seems like a Trump bashing fest, but this is not me bashing Trump. I just telling you all the shit as it is. Okay, right now, Thomas Massey, Republican. Okay, he was MAGA back in the day, but him and Trump are rivals right now because he wouldn't let this Epstein thing go. And Ro Khanna, he's a Democrat. These are both congressmen. Ro Khanna and Thomas Massey. Also, Marjorie Taylor Greene is a part of it. Okay, there's a discharge petition. What a discharge petition means is that the House of Representatives could go around the Speaker of the House, who's Mike Johnson, right? Mm-hmm. Because he's the one who determines what they vote on or what they don't vote on, right? But if you get enough congressmen to sign a discharge petition, you could override him. Because one of the things these guys want to do is to vote to release the Epstein files. Mike Johnson does not want that, okay? So for the longest time, they needed 218 signatures. They had 217. So there was no 18th, right? The reason why there was no 18th, because the Democratic congressman in, I think it was Arizona, had died. They had a special election. His daughter won his seat. Mm-hmm. And she's agreed to sign it. So she would be the 218th signature on this petition that would then allow the House to vote to release the Epstein files, and the government would have to release them. So Mike Johnson has been delaying her signing in because she can't do it until she's actually in. She won, but she's not a congressman because she hasn't been signed in. So she's like a congressman-elect, right? And so he's delaying. And every time you ask him, it's a different excuse. It's this, it's that. We're going to do it tomorrow. We're going to do it here. You know what I mean? But it dragging out so long now, people could see that this government shutdown is twofold. Mm-hmm. Because this also delays the release of the Epstein files. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That ain't me picking on Trump. I'm just telling you. Mike Johnson is being told by Trump not to seat the new congresswoman. He is. I know. But it becomes so crazy because he's in interviews, right? Trying to explain why he isn't signing it in, and it don't even make sense. You know?
Them files gonna get released one way or another.
I know.
If they do, all hell is gonna break loose.
I know.
Because some of y'all favorite people, politicians and celebrities, are gonna, you'll find out there's some weirdos. Look at this. This is just the Google, okay? Mike Johnson swearing in, right? So this is so Arizona sues Mike Johnson over refusal to swear in Democrat who would sway that. Because she would be just 11 minutes ago. Too.
Yeah, she would be the one who would be number 218, and then they would have to vote on it.
Yeah.
And then likely release it, right?
So is this just like a matter of days of like, are they just dragging this out?
He's just dragging it out. You know what I mean? He's just dragging it out. He keep giving excuses, and his excuses keep changing. See?
What is his excuse this time?
I mean, he just have a bunch of different excuses.
All right, Representative-elect.
Now understand, this is a very liberal show. I like to lead off with what part that come. What it is, because this is Joe and Mika Brzezinski from Morning Joe, okay? This is MSNBC show.
Bozak said, brave of y'all to believe the Epstein files will ever be released.
Adelita Grijalva and Democrats.
I mean, I'm not sure.
Have you forgotten the history of the U.S.?
Mike Johnson for not swearing her into office. Grijalva won her special election in Arizona on September 23rd. But the Speaker has given several different reasons, including the government shutdown, as to why she hasn't been seated.
It's almost a month.
There have been Republicans sworn in during pro forma sessions, so why should it be different for a Democrat?
A great question. There was a unique exception made when the two Florida representatives were sworn in earlier this year after winning a special election, and the only reason we did that is because it was previously noticed for that date, and they flew all their families and friends in for the ceremony. So because they were here and the session got canceled, we just went ahead and did it because their families were here. That's the main purpose of it.
But so if she flies in her family, would you guys do it?
All of us, she'll get the full bells and whistles. You
understand how this works, right?
We don't schedule things for pro forma. No, but they're trying to make an issue out of nothing. I've looked forward to welcoming her. She's congratulated for having won her father's seat. He served a long time. She'll have a great career. But, again, these are distractions. We have to get the government open so that we can get all these regular processes working again.
But they're glad the government's closed.
On Tuesday night, Grijalva and members of the Democratic Women's Caucus marched to Speaker Johnson's office.
We got to watch all that shit, but I'm just trying to tell you that he's...
Now he said because their family was in town. That sounds like the dumbest shit ever.
He's fighting not to swear in, dude. He's fighting not to swear in.
The only reason we did it is because our families were here. Like, what? Then he said, well, if she flew her family out, he just kept talking over him. It's
been bad. You know what I mean?
This is embarrassing.
But it's one of them things, you know.
Okay, if y'all had to move out of the country anywhere, what would it be? Where would it be?
Where'd this question come up? Y'all running from the U.S. now? Infamous wino. Can we just admit that Epstein Island was good for fishing? I only went there for them shrimp po' boys.
Wow. Wow, wino.